thought, fuck it, a little bit smarter. They look more like shoes, don't they? I'd get away with wearing them to a club or something. My first pair of trainers was probably about 1982 or something. They were like a bit like Nike Oceanas. So, you know, I was well young, and I got them in Canada when I was on a family holiday, and they were like sort of brown and tan, and they had the orange cursive on the tongue, is what I remember. And yeah, they wouldn't fit me now. They had sort of the zigzag sole, gum sole. You know, basically, back in the day, if you had a pair of trainers, but your mate had another pair of trainers, even though you liked them, you wouldn't buy them. You'd be buying his style. We didn't go out consciously to collect, because you know what I mean. Nowadays, people do because they know they're worth money or whatever and that kind of thing. But we, you know, go out just to look fly. You know, you get a new T-shirt, you get some new jeans, you get a new sweat, you know, you get a new hat, whatever. It was just like, you know, one of those sort of things. Yeah, I want another pair of kicks. And there's dudes out there now who are consciously out. I need to get the new Quick Strikes. I need to get the new Tier Zeros. I need to get new Consortiums. I need to get whatever. Do you know what I mean? Oh, there's only 50 pairs. I've got to get them. And sometimes the 50 pairs, they're shit. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes they're fucking crap. You know, for me, it was just like, oh, they're a fly pair of kicks. I'm like, if I've got the money, I'm going to drop it on them. But yeah, Jordan 3s. I mean, you know, obviously everyone loves this shoe. These are really shitty made actually. They're going yellow on the back already. They're only a few years old. Supreme SBs. Well, I wouldn't say you have to have it, but if you've got it, it's bloody nice. Do you know what I mean? These are actually wicked for what they're made for. Mate's a triathlete, and he swore by this shoe. He's top 10 in purple. I don't think they came out. They're a bit dusty. But, you know what I mean? I just want everyone to have good kicks. I don't think these came out either. LWPs, lower performance Nike shoe. Cut out, Zoom Air. I think one of the first times I used Zoom Air. You know what I mean? These are dope. I'd say there's a lot. It's more of a connoisseur shoe. That's for them. One of the best shoes ever, I reckon, in my book. You know, can't get enough of this shoe. Actually, this is a hard shoe to get. A Windrunner in red. You know what I mean? I think only a couple of people have got this in this country. Might be the only one actually. Oh yeah, this is a Superdome. This is the retro. The original's next to your foot actually. This was like the most. This is actually the most expensive production model Nike have ever produced. It was like $250 back in '91. So with inflation and all that kind of thing, you can kind of take it out. This is like meant to be Nike breaking into the hiking market. I mean, this is super heavy, but basically it was meant to be the most technical shoe that they could produce at the time. This is the Metro Attitude. This is done in sort of Metsy, sort of Knicks colourway. Basically, this shoe here was sported by Run DMC, Public Enemy back in the day, Nana Cherry back in the day, in different sort of flavours, different sort of colours. Yeah, for me, this is one of the most iconic shoes, man. This was the first cross trainer. Yeah, Trainer 1. You know what I mean? So this is a slept-on, I think, iconic shoe. A lot of people like it in that, and there's a few people that wear it and it comes out still. But I don't think really anyone understands how significant it was. But you know, it's the first cross-training shoe. Nike came up with the whole cross-training thing, you know, using one shoe for multiple sports. These never came out. This is Spiridon. It's the opium colour that they did. I should easily clean it up. But yeah, this never came out. We've got two pairs of these in different stage of production. This is the first one. They switched up slightly, but never made it out of production. It's the Air Force 3. You know what I mean? Classic b-boy shoe. I never queue up. Not out of arrogance, by the way. I just can't be asked. Do you know what I mean? If I got to queue up for a shoe, I'm like fuck it. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna go get something else, really. Do you know what I mean? You know, I can't really be asked to queue, and you know, if you work in as well, it's really hard to queue up for a shoe. You know, fuck that. I mean, vintage really for me, it's got to be 10 years plus. And obviously that goalpost moves as we get older, but that's what I'd say is vintage. But proper vintage, man, you're talking about 80s business, really. Not even early 90s, you know what I mean? You're talking about some really rare shit. I mean, basically, you know, this is the other thing, right? I mean, okay, I'll challenge anyone try to get this shoe, right? This is Air Force 1, right? This is a hard shoe to get, especially with the mesh on the side, right? Get this. This is going to be harder to get than your brand new Atmos Air Max 1 or your Huff Max 1 or whatever. You know, everyone's going to have it. I don't know anyone else who's got this kick. Do you know what I mean? And it's got the mesh on the side, it's got the purple accents, it's proper Force 1 high. You know what I mean? And this shoe ain't even that old. I think it's like a 98 or whatever, something like that. 99, something actually I can tell you. It would be 98, yeah. So, yeah. I mean, that to me, you know what I mean, is something. Not everyone might like it, whatever, it's cool. You know? some people have got a genuine enthusiasm, want to search out the history and that, and how everything relates, and you know, why is it relevant and in what context, etc. Do you know what I mean? And you know what it meant back then, which is great. You know, they'll go out and buy the Babito book, which will school them on, you know, one school of thought with regards to the history of this whole thing. If you've got a genuine, you know, appreciation of any sort of culture, it's good to know the history. Do you know what I mean? So if you know the history or you're trying to get down with it, then that's wicked. You know what I mean? If you just want to look good, you know what I mean? Wicked, you know what I mean?
Yeah.